Now to breaking news we've been on top of since we hit the air at 4:30. A Fort Bend County Precinct 4 deputy constable shot and killed in Sienna Plantation. Jeff Ealing is there live this morning. And Jeff, a sheriff's deputy fired that deadly shot.
We are told this was an accidental shooting. Everything that happened took place inside the home you see right over there. Fort Bend County Precinct 4 Deputy Constable Caleb Rule shot and killed by a Fort Bend County Sheriff's deputy while they were on a call about a suspicious person. Now, that call came in from a neighbor who said she saw a man running down the street at 1:40 this morning. 3 Fort Bend County Sheriff's deputies responded to that call, as did Deputy Caleb Rule from Precinct 4 Constable's office. The officers were directed to an empty home on the corner. They went inside through the back door that was unsecured. As the officers were clearing the home, a deputy from Fort Bend County mistook Precinct 4 Deputy Constable Caleb Rule as an intruder and then opened fire. Rule died from his injuries.
Pray for everybody. Just a tragic scene here.
Texas Rangers are out here helping with this investigation as it continues. Officials trying to figure out exactly what went so horribly wrong inside that home. Reporting live, Jeff Ealing, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
And our breaking news team coverage continues at Memorial Hermann Hospital, where that deputy was taken. ABC 13 reporter Charlie Etzedy there live this morning. Charlie?
Hey, good morning to you, Samika. Yes, as you just said, Deputy Caleb Rule was taken by life flight here to Memorial Hermann. And all throughout the morning, we've seen countless law enforcement vehicles and personnel out here in front of Memorial Hermann. They since have cleared out, but let's get you to some video shot earlier this morning so you can see what it looked like out here in front of the hospital. And just incredibly tragic news to pass along this morning. We know that the deputy's wife is here at the hospital, and earlier this morning, Precinct 4 Constable Trevor Nels was also here. Now, this accidental shooting, according to investigators, happened around 1:40 this morning. The call was for a property check of some sort, and the deputies were trying to clear a home at the time when the shooting happened. Deputy Rule was shot in his chest accidentally by another deputy who is with the Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Rule had been with the Fort Bend County Precinct 4 Constable's Office for just about 9 months, and prior to that, he had been with the Missouri City Police Department for 14 years. So extensive career in law enforcement. He is married, he has children, just incredibly sad. And take a listen to some of the frantic moments captured on audio when dispatchers put the call out that this deputy had been shot.
Call 3 quick, down, starting ambulance, starting life flight. Where's the officer down call?
We have an officer down.
We have no radio reception inside the residence. Advise EMS. He's got one upper left torso, shoulder area.
And we have learned that Deputy Rule was wearing a bulletproof vest at the time of this shooting. And just some historical context for you, it was back in 2015. That's the last time an officer here in the Houston area has been hurt by friendly fire. In that situation, an HPD officer accidentally shot his partner in the arm while he was trying to shoot a suspect. And back in 2005, deputy shot and killed Reserve Deputy Constable Nehemiah Pickens. He was working a security job in plain clothing when he joined in on a chase for a suspect. A deputy who saw his gun accidentally shot him to death. Just some tragic news to share with you out here at Memorial Hermann. Charlie Etzedy, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Tragic indeed, Charlie. Thanks. Well, more breaking news. Houston police officers say they were forced to fire 2 separate times overnight, wounding 2 men. In Southeast Houston, police at Dumfries and Sandpiper say an officer there said a man pulled a pistol while he was being chased by police. And on the southeast side, a man was shot after ambushing an officer with a 35-inch copper pipe at a gas station. ABC 13's TJ Parker bringing us more information about this.
Yeah, good morning, Stephen. Police are still investigating, but the good news is police say that officer that was hit by the 35-inch pipe will be okay. This is the scene from earlier this morning. Police tell us someone came up to that officer during a traffic stop at a gas station on Cullen near Dreyfus. That suspect, though, was not a part of that stop. Police then say the suspect ran up to the officer, struck the officer in the head with that 35-inch pipe. That's when the officer drew his gun, and as he did, the suspect came at him again with the pipe, so the officer fired several rounds. Both the officer and suspect were taken to the hospital where they will be okay. Here's what Police Chief Art Acevedo said earlier about this.
there's something going on in our country right now, but in our city with people just attacking an officer with that weapon as he's just conducting business, calmly conducting business.
Jan Acevedo also says that the two men that were detained inside that police officer's car were actually trying to warn that officer, but the officer couldn't hear them because they were in the back seat. Acevedo also saying that he is grateful, saying that this could have been a lot worse. We're downtown. I'm TJ Parker, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
TJ, thanks. Well, about 30 minutes before that, another officer opened fire. Houston police say that officer shot a suspect during a chase. The 19-year-old driver got out of a car at Dumfries and Sandpiper, according to investigators, and tried running into an apartment complex. Well, police say that he pulled out a pistol and turned toward the officer, and that is when the officer fired several times toward that suspect. Our crew was there as that suspect was taken to the hospital. The officer was not hurt.
Well, this breaking news from Minneapolis this morning is going viral on Twitter and Instagram. Amid the third night of protests, Minnesota State Police arrested CNN reporter Omar Jimenez and his crew. That's his producer and also his photographer. They were out covering the rioting. This all played out live on TV.
Okay. Do you mind telling me why I'm under arrest, sir? Why am I under arrest, sir?
Well, the governor of Minnesota ordered the news crew to be released and has since apologized, saying he takes full responsibility. No word on why they were arrested in the first place, with another crew not arrested there on scene. This has been a growing scene since the death of George Floyd, who died while in police custody. Actually, a police officer had his knee on George Floyd. ABC 13's Courtney Fisher joining us live now to talk about the growing outrage. Courtney?
Yeah, good morning, Samika. The third straight night of these protests, not just in Minneapolis, but across the country. And this comes after prosecutors say they have not decided whether or not to charge any of the 4 officers involved in George Floyd's death. Overnight, you can see in that video, businesses set on fire, windows smashed. The police precinct near where Floyd died was ransacked. About 40 people arrested in Minneapolis total. Earlier, though, around 4,000 people peacefully marched through the streets, many chanting, "I can't breathe." Of course, those were some of the final words Floyd can be heard saying in the video while the officer held his knee on Floyd's neck. This morning, local Houston rapper and activist Trey the Truth is getting ready to head to Minneapolis. He was actually a good friend of Floyd's here in Houston.
It's not just about the protests, period. I need to go all through that town. I need to be in front of that house where the man who murdered him is at. I need to be where my homie lost his life at. I need to be. He would still be living to this day if that man wouldn't have went overboard and did what he did. And I feel right now, all 4 of them need to be held accountable. So
the Black Lives Matter group in Houston is meeting today to protest, and that's happening at 2 p.m. Meet at Discovery Green. For now, reporting live, Courtney Fisher, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
It is time for a weather update. I'm meteorologist Kevin Roth. Low rain chances for today, and that will continue to be the trend going forward. Most of us will see dry conditions and increasingly warm conditions over the next 7 days. This is your total rainfall map over the next 7, and you can see this very light shade of green here matching up with about 1/10 of an inch of rain, and that means most of us won't be seeing any rain, save for maybe a few spotty showers and storms. I've got the high temperature today in Houston hitting the upper 80s, 89 degrees your high, and with that, as we reach that high, we'll fire up just a few isolated showers and storms. This is what it looks like by 5 o'clock. You see some of these spotty showers and thunderstorms here. As the sun sets and we lose that heat, we lose that energy, well, those storms will fade away as well. So by Friday night, if you're headed out for a night out onto the town, things looking clear and quiet. Total rainfall chances here, I've got 20% for the I-10 corridor, and then farther south for our coastal communities, I'm upping that to 30%. So there's just a little bit more moisture along the coast that could facilitate a few storms. 20% today, 20% for Saturday, but the big story here going forward is the heat. 89 degrees on Friday, we're at 91 on Saturday, we're at 92 degrees by Sunday, and that heat gradually climbs here. By the middle of next week, I've got high temperatures reaching the mid-90s. Guys?
All right, well, thanks so much for joining us this morning, and make sure you join us on ABC13.com as well as our news app.
Continuous updates on there as well as our social media pages. We'll see you next time.